In this video we are going to unlock the secret to understanding complex topics by considering the Feynman technique. Named after the Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman, it involves breaking down a concept into simple language, explaining it to someone else, and identifying any gaps in your understanding. The Feynman technique is based on the idea that if you can't explain a concept in simple terms, then you don't truly understand it. By breaking down a concept into its fundamental components and explaining it to someone else, you can identify any areas of confusion or gaps in your knowledge. This technique is often used by scientists, engineers, and other professionals to help them understand complex topics and communicate their ideas more effectively. Here are the steps involved in the Feynman technique. Choose a concept. The first step is to choose a concept that you want to learn or understand better. This can be anything from a scientific theory to a mathematical formula or even a philosophical idea. Write it down. Write the concept down in a notebook or on a sheet of paper. This will help you to organize your thoughts and keep track of your progress. Break it down. Break the concept down into simple terms. Use analogies and examples to help explain the concept in a way that is easy to understand. Try to simplify the concept as much as possible. Teach it to someone else. Imagine you are teaching the concept to someone who has no prior knowledge of it. Explain it in simple terms and use examples to illustrate your points. This will help you to identify any areas where your understanding may be lacking. Identify gaps. If you are unable to explain the concept to someone else, or if they are asking questions that you can't answer, then you have identified a gap in your understanding. Go back to the source material and study it until you can explain the concept more effectively. Simplify. Once you have identified any gaps in your understanding, go back and simplify the concept even further. Break it down into smaller parts and try to explain each part as simply as possible. Repeat. Repeat this process until you feel that you have a deep and thorough understanding of the concept. The Feynman technique can be applied to any subject, from science and mathematics to literature and philosophy. One of the benefits of the Feynman technique is that it forces you to confront your own ignorance. By trying to explain a concept to someone else, you may find that there are gaps in your understanding that you were not aware of. This can be frustrating, but it is an important step in the learning process. By identifying these gaps, you can work to fill them in and develop a deeper understanding of the subject. Another benefit of the Feynman technique is that it helps to improve your communication skills. By learning how to explain complex concepts in simple terms, you will be better equipped to communicate your ideas to others. This can be particularly useful in fields like science and engineering, where effective communication is essential for success. Try the Feynman technique for the best results.